Yeah, Levi Chaos Kilroy. Team Nick Jean in this bitch. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Just want to make a little video today, man. Let everybody know what's going on, why we haven't been too active lately. After Mayweather McGregor, Nick got a fucking job again. What? What the fuck? Yeah, we're gonna try to make more videos though. Nick's been working, being a fucking bum. I need to get some editing software because he's been fucking slacking so I can do everything. Son of a bitch. We got Luke Rockhold and Dave Branch coming up. But wait, Kenny, I'm going back down to 145 pounds. I fought my most recent fights at 155. But I'm going to test the waters, go back down to 145. 55 is not really a cut. I walk around about 65, kind of out of shape a little bit, so 145 feels good. I think now that I'm grown up, I was doing 145 when I was like a child. I was like 17, 18, so now I got grown man strength. I'm gonna try to go back down to 145. I'm 5'11", so it's a pretty good weight class for me. My first opponent's only 5'5", so 6 inches of height. 45 sounds pretty fun. How old am I? 22. Can you give us an update on your training camp where things going bad? Update on camp, please. Well, my training camp just started like a week ago, so far it's going great. Except for I didn't really get to do much this last weekend. I got a herniated disc in my neck. It's not fucking major or nothing, but when it's flaring up, it's fucking hard to do a lot of shit. I need to straighten my neck. I'm gonna get into yoga next week, hopefully, so that should help. But aside from that, everything's great. I feel better than ever sparring, rolling, so I've been running a lot more. It's gonna be great, man. I got a long time for these fights too. October 14th and November 11th are both quite a few days away. What do you specialize in when you fight? Well, I don't really specialize in anything. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm more advanced, I would say, in jiu-jitsu. My game's more complete in jiu-jitsu. I'm probably better off my back, but I enjoy stand-up more. I haven't found my rhythm yet on the feet, I guess, in a fight. So, we'll see. I need to work on taking people down more, but I like to bang. Even though my jiu-jitsu is good, I like to bang, so I don't know. I always do really well until I get sucked into banging with people and get off my game plan. So the biggest thing for me this camp is just focusing on muscle memory and sticking to the game plan. I've never had this long of a camp either. All my fights have been on like a month's notice or something. Unfortunately, Kenny Brooks, I am still an amateur, so there are no elbows to the head, but I can elbow to the body. But no elbows to the head for amateurs where I'm at. Unfortunately, I don't think elbows to the head anywhere for amateurs, but you can do them to the body in some places, so I'm good on that. And both my fights will be in Iowa. Why not go pro? Because I'm not dedicated enough to go pro, I guess. Like, I got a family and stuff, I work. I'd have to dedicate a lot to go pro. I know pro fighters, and that's just not easy, man. I would love to go pro someday, make some money, but I'm not just gonna throw myself to the wolves and get beat up for like $1,000 to show, you know. I gotta make sure the timing's right. I need to get my experience in first. I have wins in kickboxing, MMA, and jiu-jitsu, though all amateur, obviously, but just trying to get experience in everything. Damn, the dead silence. Hopefully when I fight and win, Nick will get his fucking lazy ass back in the gym because he's the one with all the fucking natural gifted abilities. He's just a lazy son of a bitch. Luke Rockhold and David Branch coming up. We got a fight card next Saturday, and we're gonna be doing a companion. Will you guys be releasing training videos on the vlog, or you're just trolling us? Well, Nick's trolling you because that motherfucker ain't training a goddamn day. He ain't gonna put nothing out. So don't listen to a word Nick says. I don't know. I can post videos. It's just when I'm at the gym, like I'm working and I don't have anybody recording for me. Like when I'm hitting pads or sparring or rolling, so it's hard for me. Like when I'm at the gym, I don't think about it. I'm there to work, so it's never till after the fact. But I mean, I guess I could do like little fucking update videos, post and pre-practice at the gym or something. Yeah, I know what you mean, selfie video. I just forget about it when I'm working, and then if any of you guys train, you know how it is. You start talking to your homies at the gym. The only time you don't ever see them except for at practice. So by the time you see them the next day, you got all these stories. You guys are fucking chit chatting. It's easy to forget about shit. But I do need to do them. You're right. Quit making excuses. Get the goddamn videos done. I'm gonna do a taste test video tonight on the vlog channel. I got this aloe vera drink, so I don't work at all this weekend, so I'm gonna get that out for sure tonight. Hopefully, I talked to Nick earlier. Hopefully, we can get a fucking podcast going tomorrow. He said definitely not today because he's a son of a bitch, but hopefully tomorrow, get a dope little live video for you. Hopefully his fucking lazy ass is ready to recap the fucking McGregor-Mayweather fight. The whole card. Phenomenal card. Hope everybody watched it. Definitely worth the $100 I paid. Well, I don't have to pay it till this month's cable bill, but hopefully it'll be worth it. The fights were dope. Badu Jack was the most impressive person on the card. Gervonta Davis didn't really impress me at all. You paid $10, be water on me. Hey, good for you, man. I remember you guys were saying McGregor was going to win. No, we never... Hey, Underground era, Wu-Tang respect, but we never once said McGregor for sure was going to win, but there were definitely a lot of factors that allowed him to do better than most people thought, and I wouldn't have been surprised if he won, but we always maintained that Mayweather was a likely winner. But McGregor could have won, man. It didn't, though. It's a fight. Anything can go either way. And I understand he landed that many punches because Floyd used a different style, but he still landed those punches at the end of the day, and he never boxed before. Nobody else that's never boxed before is going to go in there and land 111 punches on Floyd Mayweather. Everybody's hating on him because, oh, Floyd let him do this, Floyd let him do that. He got hit because he wasn't doing the right defense, blah, 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 whatever. 37 hand fist. Yeah, but the hand fist wouldn't have been there if Mayweather wasn't ducking his head. There's literally a picture of McGregor standing behind Mayweather where he's ducked over, bent over at the waist, covering his head, facing the opposite direction. If Floyd Mayweather was not bending over and putting his face straight down, he would never have got punched in the back of the head. But regardless, everybody said McGregor had 0% chance. Max Kellerman said he wouldn't land a punch. Oscar De La Hoya said if he lands a punch, I'll come out of retirement and fight Mike Tyson. I don't care what anybody says, McGregor should have impressed everybody because he's never boxed a day in his life, according to everybody else, and he was going to get starched. And he did get beat up, but he didn't get starched like a beginner, that's for sure. Who's gross? 6.5 million pay-per-views during Dana, but minus the refunds, Showtime offering refund plus the class action lawsuit, plenty of blackout. Yeah, but they're gonna make plenty. They're gonna make plenty. Plus all this, you gotta think all the sponsorship monies. They got pay-per-view is always a nice chunk, but they're gonna make their money back just off the gate alone. Maurice is right. Fook the Mayweathers. Fook them. But Floyd really did impress me. He was a man of his word, stuck to what he said he was going to do. He came forward and he put it on McGregor once he got tired, which we all knew once McGregor got tired he was pretty well fucked, but Floyd did what he said he was going to do, man. But he's still a piece of shit person and beats his wife in front of his kids, so fuck him. How's your fight camp so far? God damn, Maurice, if you fucking up, you should have been here in the beginning. It's been dope, except for I got a herniated disc in my neck, and it's not major, it's minor, but when it flares up, I can't do a lot of things. I'm going to hopefully strengthen my neck by starting yoga. Hopefully that fixes it up. But other than that, it's been dope. No, I'm not pulling out, Maurice. You missed the announcement. I got another fight, goddammit, November 11th. VFC Victory Fighting Champ UFC Fight Pass. Yeah, I got the big square cage. It's pretty dope. So we got October 14th for Pinnacle Combat, and then November 11th for Victory Fighting Championship. OG, triple OG. Two bums, too. The guy I am fighting for Victory, I was supposed to fight last year for Victory, or earlier this year, but they canceled the card due to too many backouts, because I was supposed to fight his opponent, or his teammate, rather, and his teammate backed out. So they plugged him in, but there was just too many backouts on the card, so they canceled the shits. But we're matched back up. Time to get it. He just got beat up just the other day on August 25th, so we'll see if he's ready by November. I hope so. Thoughts on DJ breaking the record? I hope DJ breaks every single record ever. It's unfortunate that there's not more competition in his weight class, but Ray Borg is no fucking slouch. He's a monster. It's just nobody's even close to DJ. So no matter who they match him up with, unless it's TJ Dillashaw or somebody from a different weight class, nobody's gonna be happy. They're all gonna look at it and be like, "Oh, DJ's fighting another person who's like ranked 20 or whatever, ranked 6, rank whatever the fuck you want." DJ's just leaps and bounds above everybody else in the division. So it's just kind of like how it was for Anderson back in the day. Nobody in the division was at his skill level yet. So we'll see what happens. Ray Borg could shock the world, but it's pretty unlikely, to say the least. But I am a big Ray Borg fan, so don't disrespect Ray Borg. DJ is just the greatest fighter of all time. And that's that. Hope he breaks all the records. Every single one. God damn. Where's the questions? Who else is fighting soon? We got Fabricio Verdum's going to be fighting. Luke Guerrero, the supposed biggest fight in history, Mac did not sell out. Well, the reason it didn't sell out is because it has a fucking giant arena and crazy ticket prices. If the tickets were lower, it would have sold out, of course. And Mauricio, I have not watched the first episode yet, but I do know the first pick of The Ultimate Fighter is Barb Honchak. She went to Team Alvarez, I believe, and she's from around here. She's been she like dipped off and started training hard or something the last few years. She moved away and hasn't really done much, but she's an Invicta champ, or previous Invicta champ. I don't know if she still is, but she's training at Militich Fighting Systems here in Quad Cities before it got sold. But M vs F fight was fake. I mean, I doubt it. Nobody likes to get punched in the face like that for free, man. It depends on your definition of fake, because those dudes were really punching each other. And if you think otherwise, you're foolish. A man with that ability of fighting, 49-0, McGregor, talks all that shit. Neither one of them are going to get made look silly just to be fake. My homeboy went straight pro with amateur fights. His PT teacher in the day and trains at the gym open last year, and you can do every fight. I agree, Kenny Brooks. Shane Carwin fought for the UFC title while he was an engineer. Not for free. Obviously, they got paid, but they're not going to just let somebody punch them just to get paid. They're going to fight back. You're fucking stupid if you think the fight was fake. But anyways, oh, I misspoke. Oh no, the fight wasn't fake. They got paid. Obviously, everybody gets paid to fight at that level. Don't be stupid just because I misspoke. There's no reason to be stupid. Come on. Anyways, Kenny Brooks, Shane Carwin fought for the interim title, heavyweight title, and he was a full-time engineer. I agree that you can do anything you put your mind to. I just don't think I'm ready to throw myself into deep water yet, I guess. Still got lots of learning to do. I want to fight a lot more times before I go pro. It's all about experience at the end of the day. What do you think of the Nate Diaz versus Brendan Schaub backstage conversation on the Mac Day? I was thoroughly impressed with Connor. I agree, Kenny. A lot of people should be, but, you know, there's always going to be people who just dismiss it regardless. And as for the Brendan Schaub, Nate Diaz thing, I think Nate Diaz was completely overreacting. Brendan Schaub was asking him, like, what are you doing, man? Why are you acting like this? But I don't know. You know how the Diaz brothers just fucking outlandish and they say what's on their mind. He probably heard Schaub. Schaub probably said something like negative about him on a podcast or something. So Nate probably had a grudge, and when he seen him, he was just like, yeah, fuck you, dude. That's probably all there is to it. But if you think Brendan Schaub couldn't fucking strangle Nate Diaz, you're mistaken. He'll kill that little guy. But Nate doesn't give a fuck at the end of the day. I bet we got all these viewers with only one like. You guys don't even care about me. It's fucked up. You guys don't even care. My dog's out there freaking out for no reason. What the fuck? Anyways, Mayweather McGregor was dope as fuck. The whole card was dope. Gervonta Davis has the cleanest uppercuts out of any prospect. Oh, now my dog's barking. God damn it. Badou Jack had a fucking masterful performance. Beat the piss out of Nathan Cleverly. Probably my favorite boxing bout of all time. Floyd Mayweather's probably never going to fight again. Conor McGregor's going to fight Tyron Woodley next, probably. Everybody's saying it's going to be Khabib. I seen anything on Facebook that said official Khabib, but it was some BS site. And then I seen everybody saying it's gonna be Nate Diaz 3, but he wants 20 mil. Blah blah blah. Conor's not defending that belt. Conor's gonna fight Tyron Woodley, or whoever can beat Tyron in the meantime. Were you disappointed with Gervonta Davis' cheap shot to the back of the head of that taxi driver? I don't. Nate said 30 mil. It doesn't matter what Nate said. He's not getting that much just for straight pay. He's not. This Nick's been saying this for years now. He hasn't. The reason Nick Diaz doesn't fight is because he wants these giant paydays that he doesn't want to work for. So, I know I said 20, Albert. I misspoke. It is what it is. You can be a doucher all you want, but I'm going to continue to misspeak, and I'm going to mean what I mean regardless what you think. You don't have to watch if you don't like it, bud. And I'm not impressed with Gervonta Davis in any sense of the fucking word, aside from his uppercuts in his most recent fight. Other than that, I think he wants to be Adrian Broner really bad. But I think he might end up being a little bit better than Adrian Broner. I think he's a little bit more athletic than Adrian was, and a little less outlandish. He doesn't have his fucking dad coming in there fucking brushing his hair. What's up, Adrian? Just me today. Nick's a fucking son of a bitch and isn't dedicated to YouTube anymore because he started working again, and he's just fucking off. So hopefully I can fucking get him to do a podcast with me tonight, but probably not. So it's just going to be that vlog tonight. Hopefully me and Nick can podcast tomorrow. You guys got to fucking get on the comments and hound his ass to fucking get in this because he's fucking up. Well, that's twice. If you have a channel talking MMA, boxing, maybe get your facts. Maybe you shouldn't spell facts with a Z, bud. I'm going off of, I'm on a live video going off the top of my head, and I misspoke 20 million for 30 million. Oh no. You're the one talking about the boxing fight was fake. You're telling me that I need my facts. You're not even spelling anything correctly. Come on, Albert. Come on, Albert Nail. If you want me to respond to you anymore, you're going to have to at least spell correctly. I don't think that's asking for much. Who you got between Triple G versus Canelo, bro? Asked Adrian. I think Canelo's going to put it on him. I've never been sold on Triple G, and I really wasn't that impressed in this fight against Daniel Jacobs, and I don't think Daniel Jacobs is anything super phenomenal. Obviously, he's a great boxer, but he's not Canelo, you know. So I think Canelo is just he's a little bit younger. I think he's just going to have the better footwork of the two, and he's going to wear Triple G down and probably win by unanimous decision. I don't think either one's going to get finished, but I think Canelo's just going to be able to outbox him a little bit. Never been really sold on Triple G's, though, so I may be biased and I might get proved wrong. A lot of people think Triple G's going to win. Well, I'm glad you agree with me, Adrian. I think Canelo's a little bit faster and has the better footwork, so I just don't think it's a very good matchup for Triple G. I still think he knocks out a lot of fucking people in the division, though. I just don't know what's next for either one of them after this fight. Because if Floyd doesn't come back, Triple G's got nothing if he wins. And even if Canelo wins, whether he fights Floyd or not, like, that's it. There's nobody else at that level for either of them that matters. I mean, maybe Chris Eubank Jr. could go up. Maybe. But I don't know, man. Boxing's dwindling down. This year's got a lot of good matchups, but after these matchups, I don't know what's possibly next. It is going to be a good fight, Adrian, but it is not the fight I'm looking forward to. I'm looking for Rigondeaux versus Lomachenko in December, but I got to shut this video down, man. I think my daughter's awake from her nap. Yeah. You guys gotta get on the comments and hound Nick's fucking ass. Okay, I'll get to my point while I'm here. Still watch the fight, slow-mo shot to see Connor say, down the ref, pops, you talk MMA and shit, watch fighting on Connor. Shut up. Adrian said, right on. Alright, guys, well, check the vlog videos later. If you got the notifications on, then you'll see me on later. I'm gonna do that fucking aloe vera fucking drink shits. And then hopefully we can hound Nick into fucking getting on the fucking podcast tomorrow. And I will kick ass in my fights. Thank you, Albert Nail. Got 2 fights coming up. Appreciate everybody. And I'll be back later with a video. Yeah. Fucking Albert. Peace, kiss. LOL. Yeah. Later, mate.